Hello everyone, welcome back to a new reaction for the MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, and Nova Rockafeller. Struggle Jennings, I never listened, I never heard. Nova Rockafeller, I saw her name a lot on the Tom MacDonald videos. Is she his girlfriend or something like that? Because of the title, I'm sure that it's a good song. So let's hear it.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you.
Facts. Again, facts. And for me, it's strange that people still think that the government has the population interest or that the government wouldn't turn against their own population or that the government is always doing what's best for you. If someone still thinks that, keep living in a bubble. I'll give you just one example. 9/11. If someone still thinks that the Al Qaeda did that only by themselves, then so if you analyze those things, you'll see, hey, if they did that, what else they can do? Anyway, let's continue. So Tom started hard.
Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Also, I'm sure that a lot of people who watches this might be on the FBI list. Yes, because if you are a patriot, if you have that mentality, you are a threat to the democracy in the United States. And still, people didn't go out and protest that the FBI had that list with the extreme violent militia. But guys, the FBI is doing a lot of bad stuff for a lot of time. And did you see the people going out and do the things that the BLM and others did with the George Floyd? Did you see the people going out and protest like others protested to defend the police? Why people don't go out and say disband the FBI, close it? Because the FBI, I think 99% of the FBI is now just a political weapon. It's not doing what it should be doing.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the
Adam, also, with facts. People are complaining about the freedom, the uh, things that are in the United States, but they are complaining from a 500 or even more phone. For me, as a person who was born in the communist and lived 7 years under communism, I still remember what was like then. And maybe I will make a video to compare that time with the time that you see now in the United States, and you might find a lot of similarities. You don't even know that, but probably I will make a video like that. And I give you an example. When we had TV, because we had only a few hours per day television, we didn't had non-stop TV. In those moments, it was only to see that Ceausescu did something good. The televisions, the reporters were praising Ceausescu and stuff like that. If you look at, for example, what CNN does, lately they started to change, but let's say until now, they always praised Potato Head, Brandon, how should I call him? Even that, a lot of times he did the same things that Trump did, and when Trump did it, he was doing bad, he was a racist and stuff like that. And when Brandon does it, it's good, it's a good policy and stuff like that. Look, when Trump closed the borders, he was a xenophobe. When Brandon sometimes closed the borders, I mean, during the flu, he did a perfect job. He protects Americans.
Back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
I like Struggle, and he has a good voice for rapping, that raspy tone, that grit. And I also like what he said. And let's say if you will get to that point with the one side against the other, is it too hard to understand who would win? Because you have one side who knows how to yell, to scream, to cry, and you have one side that know how to handle a gun. They are fighters, they are patriots. Which side would win? And I see that also in Romania, there are the SJWs. The I don't know. I don't want to curse. We have the SJWs who are like screamers, criers. They think that if they protest, they are gods and stuff like that. But there are also the people who are starting to wake up, and I'm sure that it will come the time where when the ish will hit the fan and the SJW will be F up. That's why I know that there is still hope. Depends on when the people will wake up.
The news says the problem is me. I'm just a small trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
I'm glad that they are doing this. You know what happens when someone starts to speak? A lot of people that are relating to those persons that speak will say, "Hey, I'm not alone. Let me also start to speak." And this will spread. So I applaud these guys for what they are doing. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you to be well, to be happy, to be free, and don't forget to protect your freedom. Goodbye, my friends.